set it to my streaming key and not your stream key.
Good. Is that better?
Yes, I think actually it might be that you didn't need to stop and restart it, turns out. Because I got a brief message saying...
Now, lots of people are leaving the defensive pact, but I'm very honourably not going to take advantage of that. Or at least, not immediately anyway. I shall go over here and fight these guys who are trying to have a rebellion against me, who have failed to have a rebellion against me. Right, let's hold a grand tournament. I mean, you know, it passes the time. Right, let's take the option that will make my offspring either kind or just and not like... Look, you had a Waldensian heresy uprising approximately 2 microseconds ago. And you know how well that went last time. Excuse me. Okay. Before I could even get my armies there, my minions had fixed it for me. Fine. Right. You literally just had 2 of those. They've literally just this second been squashed by... you know, the powers what stoat. Admittedly, you are chewing through my army, but admittedly I have another army coming. Oh look. Release the peace otter. Send sarcastic note saying... You know what happened to all but the very first of the rebellions. The only reason we didn't go and squash that was we were in the middle of an incredibly tedious war with Spain. Right, let's go and see how my vassals are feeling. So, the King of Poland is not the happiest with me because I am a filthy foreigner and one of us is envious. We're both ambitious and we have religious differences. On the other hand, he is high enough up that I can ask him to convert, and it turns out he will. Viceroy of Ireland is a heretic. I can't ask him to convert. Ditto the Viceroy of Aquitaine. Well, this is an entertaining problem, isn't it? King of Leon likes me. Yeah, can't do anything with you. You're a title claimant, but I can cheer you up by... Oh no, I can't cheer you up by doing that. I would need to have made it a viceroyalty before I snuffed it, which I failed to do because I was a state. You're not getting control of the thing you 2 are. What are you? Right, okay, I will transfer a vassal to you. So that's a nice easy thing to fix my small problems with. Right, she now likes me. Now she might convert. Oh, she's a true believer. Bugger. Wow, yeah, it was worth a try. Okay. Yeah. So, Mr. Bond. Right, what are you doing? You're improving diplomatic relations in Shetland. Who's currently in Shetland and how much do they dislike me? Yeah, okay, he's a good target for cheering up. I will certainly give him that. Right. Is there anyone on my council that needs to convert? Well, let's see if I can get my marshal to convert. Oh, good evening. Need some stuff from Constantinople. Can we afford anything good yet? Yes, we can get some more skirmish techniques. That's probably good. Anything I can afford in the economy. I can't even afford shipbuilding. It's not even worth getting out of bed for that. The Teutonic Order. In an effort to defend Egypt against pagan attacks, Queen Agostina has granted the Teutonic Order the fortress of Tahua. This country has never been fully settled, and many of the population are still heathens. This noble gesture could help protect the endangered frontier of Egypt, as well as further the holy war against pagans. The infidels should tremble.
Presumably that's African paganism.
I assume that's African paganism, but the Catholic Church is indiscriminate. It's all paganism and it should all stop. Yeah, okay. Let's also do a little thing where I go and look at my vassals and see what their ambition is and whether I can help them out with it. To which the answer is not you. You want to become Chancellor, but you have a diplomatic skill of 11. You are not becoming Chancellor anytime soon. Woohoo! It's time for another crusade, everybody! Norway!
Ooh.
Norway. My men are ready to Norway. I think we're going to go to Norway. Oh, I have become zealous. Right, I need to pick a crusade beneficiary. Do I have anyone good? Well, I'm inclined to make it my sister, the otter. Am I going to pick a stance? Well, Pope doesn't like me very much anyway. Papal Crusade recipient. Oh, right, that is the papal. Go on, let's be a self-serving crusader, see what happens. I mean, I might have the problem that it'll try and ping my court to, you know, Belgium, but, you know, well, not literally Belgium. Almost, by definition, not literally Belgium. Well, someone's trying to take on one of my brothers for Brittany. Whatever. I'm still very intrigued by this little bit of Aquitaine that's in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Well, Poland. Just go and check on my children. So I have 2 sons. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm not getting warnings that he's not got any heirs, but perhaps that's because his liege is the Empress of Aquitaine, is High Chiefess of Tripolitana. It's very confusing.
Yes, you probably can't cause him to get married.
No.
Because he is for some reason not in your...
Yeah. I'm very puzzled by this because, you know, this is a perfectly ordinary marriage. And so everyone's of my line, and I'm not getting any warnings that say dreadful things are going to happen when I snuff it. But, you know, they're not part of my court.
He's spy master of Tripolitana.
Yes.
Which means he's in Tripolitana's court, because he's their spy master.
Yes. But my other son also seems to be in Tripolitana's court.
That court in Mafusa, is that Tripolitana?
Well, he's got the...
Yes, true. That's kind of curious, but on the other hand...
Yeah.
Not such an issue, because it doesn't actually matter where he is. Well, not so much.
God, he is terrible. He is so terrible.
But yes, it's thus his mother's job to get him married.
Well... I'm quite content for it not to be his mother's job to get him married, but for me to be my job when, at some point, when I become Puditz. Let's get some illumination.
Or you could try to adopt elective succession before that happens and get a better...
Yeah, but then elective succession gives you all kinds of other problems. I don't want Gavelkind. Seniority. Needs higher crown authority. Primogeniture needs much higher crown authority. Elective monarchy would need me to reign for longer and also to not have fighting vassals. I could go for ultimogeniture, but this is going to be like, you know, whatever. I'm sorry, I have to take the option that says the secret will soon be mine, mwahaha, on, you know, general principle, because it's too much fun not to. However, I have gained the Scholar trait. What does the scholar trait get me? +3 learning and some same trait opinion. That's nice. I mean, my threat's coming down. Eventually the defensive pact against me will dissolve, but there's probably going to be a crusade before then. Anyway, so vassals. He wants to improve his diplomacy. Excellent. He wants to amass wealth. Well, that could probably happen. Oh, she wants to be Queen of England. Well, I'd love to help you out with that, my dear. To a point. On the grounds that, you know, I think it'd be a laugh. You want to become Chancellor, but really no. No, 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 no. What about you? You want to become court chaplain, but there is no way on God's green earth I'm going to make you my court chaplain with a learning of 7, because I would do better myself. Okay, let's try and stay out of trouble for the next 126 days. Let's see if we nicked any good technology to get us anything good. Expansion has to be a bit slower when you wait for people to your threat actually to drop down. I mean, I still have my eye on the Khanate of Pechenegs, but probably after the Crusade. Do I have anything to give away? I do not have anything to give away. How close am I to having... Right, well, let's build a new castle. Okay, now have we improved Duke Sferra's stuff enough for him to want to contemplate? Right, let's see if he will convert. Oh, he's a true believer. These pesky true believers. Off we go to the Viceroy of Ireland with a diplomat. Improve diplomatic relations. Crusade! Crusade from Norway. Right, well. Ooh. Okay, well that could be better. Let's watch you just so I get some nice... That is Norway, isn't it? Excuse me while I find out where Norway is.
There's a bit of it in Western Scotland.
There is also a bit of it in Western Scotland. You are quite right. Oops. So march up that way. You lot get to march up that way. And now let's just raise everyone else. Oh, brilliant. Fine. You're literally the furthest away from the coast you could possibly be. I'd just like to point out how terribly helpful that is. Oh, Poland, Poland, Poland. Where's Poland? Right. Okay, Poland. I think actually you lot can best meander gently over land. Take the bales. Right. You lot, I think we can ship over there. What? Glue. Insert. Shuffle. Ooh, okay. Who are you? Are you any good? Yes, you are. Brilliant. Let's do that thing. Okay, let's turn time down a bit. Well,
Those two arms are not helpful.
they're not at all helpful.
Yours is the one without the flag, right?
Mine is the one without the little star in the top left corner, which is probably a flag, but could well be a stoat. We've arrived in Telemark and are sitting down outside a holding, which is probably going to be great for our war score. Yep, currently we are leading the Crusade contribution.
By virtue of having arrived there.
By virtue of having a battle and be sitting down outside somewhere.
Have you made sure that everyone has the Crusade trait?
Oh, that's not yet. So, right, let's go and see.
Including yourself, even if you...
Quite a lot of them, of course, already have it from previous Crusades. And of course it doesn't stack. That's nice. Tremble at Belvoir. Right, there we are. I am a crusader, fear my awesome crusadingness. Right, let's stick some people together here. Battlefield terrain master. Okay, so we're besieging a Norwegian holding in Tyrone, which is what we wanted. Let's glue that all together. Let's also stick some people in there. So, Brandenburg House. That lot have arrived in Argyle, and we are besieging somewhere in Argyle. Okay, let's drag you over and lurk you in the North Sea somewhere, because I'm pretty sure you're going to be useful later. Okay, insert on ship. Let's ship you over there. We've been attacked in Skana. Have we now? Can't work out what's going on. Don't really care. Oh dear. That's not looking good, is it?
Pause. And cancel that move unless you really want it still to happen. Oh, it's too late. Curses.
It's too late.
So close.
Right, well I can cancel this move. Right, let's assault that holding, because I'm leading that siege. You've arrived in Berghaus, which is not exactly where we wanted to be, as such. Okay. Right, well, states. Go away, let me read the thing. Right. So where are they going? They're going to Iona, which is, where's Iona? There's Iona. So, let's go to Soraya. You are at least now sitting there in Telemark, which is more or less what I wanted you to do. You're busy wandering through that lot. And holding in where? We have a holding there. No we don't. Okay. Ooh, I've stopped being proud. That'll probably help my vassal opinions a bit. Can I have the slightest idea where I'm saying? Right, so... Okay, let's in fact send you over there. Actually, let's send you up there. together. Stick some people there. In the hope that some of you acquire some traits. Like siege leader. Siege leader would be nice. Okay, you lot. No, you going there. You're going over there. Excellent, you arrived there and you're besieging something. You like sieges, we think sieges are good. King of Franconia would like to marry someone in my court. I'm fine with that. Right. Okay, we're still leading the charge, although other people are... God damn it, my wife is pregnant. It's true, but then I need all of my other kids to, like, you know, snuff it. As we through telemark, so I can get temporary diplomacy +2 for 3 years, but I lose zealous and piety and gold. I can maybe become shy. Yeah, no, let's not become shy. Maybe these... I'm almost tempted to get possessed because, like...
It doesn't look like it's horrifically bad.
No, I lose 50 piety, but I'm in the middle of a crusade, so... Alright, let's do the thing. I'm going to piss the Pope off anyway. My crusade stats are dropping. How very disappointing. Glue. Right, that's non-assaultable holding. What is that really? Let's glue you lot together. And I hope that something good happens. Let's drink some of my hot water. We besiege Vic. Good. Get converting. Converting things is good. The Catholic Crusade for Norway has ended inconclusively because he converted. Has become a faithful Christian.
Which is lovely, but...
Excuse me, I would quite like your lands and indeed some cash.
Sadly.
I don't get it.
Oh.
No. Well, that stuffed up my economy then.
I think that might reduce the time out for the next crusade.
I can only hope. Right. You lot. I think that's the nearest bit of friendly territory. work out how many troops in fact I have, which is some. Ooh, we're not threatening anymore. Mind you,
Well,
we didn't
gain any territory.
territory. I'd like to point out that wasn't my fault as such. That was more like a consequence of the Pope picking a target that was so easily cowed. Thank you for saying my vassal levies raised too long. That's because you ran away. And now you're like 8 million miles from the nearest place I could disband you. Disband unit. Let's have a look at our weak claims. County of Ulster, not worth it. County could do, but no. Holy Roman Revolt would be a laugh, but it's still much bigger than me. That's probably not going to happen. Hesse, lol. What? Can't be right, can it? Okay, right, they're just severely understated because of their existing wars and possibly the Crusade. But I don't think that's enough to go kicking the Holy Roman Empire, because in theory they've got like 32,000 vassals, which is way more than I have. County, no. No. I think we go after Khanate of Petronex. Let's claim Petronex on your behalf. Let's also land you with a small barony. Let's also go and find out where exactly we're invading, because... Okay. Conveniently, that is in fact next to the sea. Brilliant. Okay.
And quite close to some of Aquitaine.
And quite close to some of Aquitaine. But mostly we'll be taking our troops in by sea. Right, let's raise the military. Hopefully we have enough people. Right, off we go. Use the fleet there. Fleet over there. Ships. Insert money to ships. Right. Right, yacht. Right, we go there. Yacht. Yacht going there. Right, off you go on your nice long walk to the coast. One day I will remember, and Dan will raise the fleet somewhere sensible. Insert onto ships. Shove over there. Raise. Do you mean you don't have any fleets? What about you? Okay, I guess you'll do. Okay, well, we'll pick you up from Saint-Ange in a minute, possibly with a note that says, I don't know, what do you think? So, not much over there. So, I'm going to have a perfectly respectable 12 martial skill. What are you lot doing? You lot should be going over here. Let's insert you in a ship. And ship you. Over here. Let's dismiss those 5 ships because they're pointless. You lot get glued together. Right, let's call you Balisar after your dead brother. It's not at all creepy. Glue you all together. Ship you. No. Insert you on ship. Ship you over there to pick that lot up. Because they've got bigger boats. So where are my first fleets? Still... Oh no, they've gone through the Straits of Gibraltar. Right. Now let's glue you lot together, insert you on a ship, and ship you over here. And one day the Spanish lot will find their way to the coast in approximately 1 billion years. So, let's glue you lot together. I think no, actually let's walk you in that way. Yeah, let's do that. Embark. Ship over here. Oh, apparently I'm now known as the Wicked.
Well, you are possessed.
I am possessed, but, you know. Got 28 diplomacy.
And part as a result of being possessed.
Well, as not from having the trait, but that things happened to cause that to... The thing that caused me to be possessed also gave me a temporary diplomacy boost. Okay. I'm going to consider this slightly random. Whatever. Right. There we are. Aquitanian fleet. Right, oh dear. I've lost a commander. Oh well, you're all useless. Let's go commander shopping. Gender, unfortunately male. Join court, yes. Pointy sticks, yes. Let's just do a quick scroll, see if we can see any organisers, because I'm now down to one. Starting to get down into... Oh, but I can hire a siege leader. Right, well, excuse me. I'd quite like a siege leader, please, Bob. Right, now, siege leader. Betrothed can marry. Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah, so that going there. It's not good. There we go. Are they going to tediously go to Aquitaine? That would be quite tedious. Can always try and keep one lot near the coast and ship them back. my wife died. Possibly, of course, from being pregnant. Dear, I'm unmarried, so I should get married. Right. Arrange a marriage. No, hang on, I want that button. That gets me much better people. Let's not marry. Let's try and find...
choose only adults to solve the trying to persuade yourself with 3-year-old problems.
Well, let's start with that. So... I'm slightly tempted to go with her.
Yes, and maybe a bit on the old side if you're wanting lots of children, but on the
I've
other
already
hand, they'll all
got
be far
3.
Too young anyway. They'll be far too far down the line of succession anyway.
Yeah, I've got 3 sons. No, let's just, improve the general position of everything. Okay. Okay, I'm holding up Bordeaux is under siege, so they have 6,000 people there. Right, well, I have a plan. Well, technically I have 2 plans. Let's march you lot over there. I think I want more gold than prestige at the moment. So let's do that. Okay, that was some fairly hefty attrition in this siege, but nevertheless we have won it. You lot don't have enough things to do there. Let's find my guy with Speedbooch and bring you down here. Okay, so that's somebody else's army that I want to avoid. Okay, you can probably do that. Glue. Embark army, ship army off to Bordeaux, leaving behind the rest of my army. So, let's sit here besieging Odessa. Ooh, Odessa gets cool buildings. My new wife is pregnant. Woohoo. Oops, hang on, I still need to sort out the fact that I don't have some people. Right, spy master. Right, you are a good spy master. You get to study technology in Constantinople. Oh dear, messages about marriage. Thingy and my courtier. Yeah, let's do that. My courtier is attempting to convert me to her heresy, which is Cathar.
Ooh.
So I can become openly Cathar, I can ask her to convert, I can throw her in the dungeon, or I can diplomatically decline.
I mean, you're quite large now. You might be able to afford to be openly Cathar, I don't know. But you do have the Holy Roman Empire on, of course.
I mean, ideally, what I'd like to do is become secretly Cathar.
Yes, but that's relatively tricksy.
Let's diplomatically decline, partly because I'm in the middle of a war and... Right, I've... Helper Telegon the Wicked gets Voice of Jesus, which gets me monthly piety, but makes my vassals go... Oh, my temple vassals go, oh God, no, please, no. Really.
It's not good if he has a direct line to Jesus.
It should come through us. Stop cutting out the middleman.
He says convert and throw her in dungeon for good measure.
Yes.
I see that's to you about your game, not to me about you or to his own game about his own game.
I assume that's the case, yes. Excuse me, I'm going to have to go and fight you in a bit because you're going to try and besiege something back even though you're not, and this is important part of the fight that I'm in. Although actually I probably am better off just besieging more places. Unless I have to. Thank you for saying our holding in Bordeaux is under siege. We're on our way back to Bordeaux with an army. Unfortunately, it takes a little while to sail, like, literally all the way around the thing. Right, well, let's have a look. My fleet is edging its way back to Bordeaux. Besiege faster. Well, my son has arrived at my court, but he appears only to be heir to Aquitaine. Yeah, what on earth happened with... Tripolitana? Okay, it got assimilated into Africa.
What kind? Oh, yes, that's kind of weird. Well, maybe it got inherited by someone who was already have the same title in Africa. Is it elected or something? No, you generally can't inherit out elected titles.
What do you mean control Petronex? I mean, I control bits of it. Let's sit and wait for a little bit and stick together planes, battlefield terrain master, and whatever. Let's wait a little bit longer. Okay, let's wander off over there. So let's go to the next one over. Right. Okay, that's got us a nice big battle. My plan is to besiege back the place in Bordeaux that they'd besieged, and then split my army into, probably split my army in half in fact, and take half of it back to the actual target area, and leave the other half here to do stuff. Right, I've definitely got enough battle. That is a lot of battle. Oh dear, we're out of commanders again. No miraculous good things have happened there. Let's see. Right, let's invite you to court. Right, let's go and watch paint dry over this side of the world. Because I can. Right. Ooh, I've got a daughter. Well, obviously we haven't had an alienor for a while, so we get one of those. Right, I fulfilled my ambition to have a daughter. Let's improve my stewardship. Let's besiege Bratslav. It's probably known as Bratislava these days, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Polish
It's like you're the Holy Roman Revolt.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm not in this war, I can maybe investigate it, although I'll probably stop for tonight after this war. Well, it's a real chance I'll stop for tonight after this war. Hooray, we've besieged somewhere. Right, let's go to the next county over. So, let's go there. Take their capital. Right. One day I will finish this siege of Aquitaine, of Bordeaux rather. There were 49 defenders left in the castle in Bordeaux. Unfortunately, we can't find them. Right, we found them. Right, shove you back on a ship. Ship you. Actually, ship you back over there. Okay, let's not ship you back over there. Let's ship you back over here. Unload you now that they've come back. Right, now let's split you in half. Embark that lot into a ship. Ship that lot over there. What I will do is... No, not you, pause. Right, you lot. You're not going there, you are bloody well going. here. You lot, however, are crossing. That's not the Loire. It's something further south. Cetatia alba. I briefly misread that as Cetatia alba. I was like, why are you talking about white whale? What relevance does this have to the Black Sea? See if Magayan Island likes me more. Does, but that's not enough to want to convert yet. So let's leave my guy there. But there is the very real possibility that he'll end up. That's definitely his country. I'm definitely invading it. I definitely have occupied bits of it. Not quite sure why you think he still has control of it.
I think because he has any of it.
Okay. Well, let's try taking his capital away. Okay, yeah, taking his capital has given me a whacking increase in war score. Because I imprisoned someone important. Fair enough, I don't know who I imprisoned, but you know, that was definitely worthwhile. Let's just check my guy is landed. My guy is landed. He's now become Duke of Lesser Poland. And that's fine, he is still my vassal, which is the important thing. Right, okay. So you're besieging a 2.1 fort, and so are you. Wow. Yeah. No thank you. Actually, yes please. Can you squawk at Gareth and say yes please?
Verity says yes, actually yes please. Probably.
Right, you think that... What's territory here? Step. Well, even with a river crossing, they don't seem to be doing very well. National Panther. 100% war score. Release the otter. Right. Okay, I think that was pretty good. Like halfway back to Aquitaine by now. Fine, I will leave those fleets gently pootling along. Which is fine. I'm going to... Oh look, people have formed a defensive pact against me because I'm 50... Oh, and that took me straight to 50% threatening.
Well,
Okay.
you did take quite a lot of territory.
I did take quite a lot of territory, but not that much territory. I mean, you know, I'm still nowhere near, like, the Holy Roman Empire or anything.
The Holy Roman Empire isn't expanding.
No, it's true. So, you know. Okay, that's a lot of people joining the defensive pact against me. Let's make time tick relatively fast. But what we should do is go and see if I've got any good claims against the Holy Roman Revolt. Which, alas, I don't. How incredibly irksome. Let's just check what the Holy Roman Empire itself is doing, other than being much more powerful than us. Oh, something's happened to my marshal. That's fine, I can appoint a new marshal. Like you. And then I can appoint a new commander. And I can still go, oh my god, they're all terrible. And right, and you want court. Anyway, I was going to do something which was check. Yeah, so the next crusade... No, the next crusade still is quite a long way away.
Oh yes, it might be if it never even starts that the ship time actually.
Yes. Right, let's... No, that's the wrong bit. Mind titles. Commander. New commander. What are all those things? So he's got a stutter and a hair lip. Gregarious, honest, right, wow. Right, well, I've stopped being gluttonous, which has improved my stewardship to the point where I can pick a new ambition. Right, let's improve my intrigue. So let's check military. Nothing's raised at the moment. We are back in credit just about. We don't have enough money really, but that's fine. I have a plan. I say I have a plan. What I mostly have is a plan to go and see can I sell any of my prisoners. Well, excuse me while I go and squash a faction. Independence. Well. Right. Well, you've already been cheered up by my thingy. Right. Let's send you off to ski over there. Factions. Hey, you love me. Why are you... Why are you joining a pact against me? Let's make you Master of Forces and see if you might like me anymore. You want your Queen of Poland. Right, let's make you High Almoner. These Cathars are true believers. It's very inconsiderate of them. Let's look at the revolt risk. Alright, off you go. You get to squash revolts over there. Okay, the new conquered bits look pretty cheery actually. Intrigue. Let's Pecheneг, Hungarian de jure war over Hungary. Well, a bit of Hungary anyway. Oh, that's nice.
That's put him up to the point where he would convert if he's not a true believer, I think.
No, he was a true believer, I checked. Because he was at that stage previously. On the plus side, the independent sex thing seems to have disappeared, so hooray. Right, let's try reading a book. I realise this is controversial for an emperor to do. I can't move you out yet. I can move you out in June. I'm going to have to wait a while for do's and don'ts and things. Right, I do not want to become depressed. Let's take our falcon out and try not to stab ourselves in the eye with, a falcon. Lose 30 piety. Do I have anything good to give away? I do not. Right, let's not falcon much. So our levies are recovering, our vassals are cheering up. Threat is a bit scary. Yeah. I thought they'd probably be part of the defensive pact, and indeed they are. Let's assume that we do not want to go and take on Brythoniad right now, even though it would be really tempting because there's a little kid in charge. But still, you know, there's 10 years. By then, my threat might have declined. It's 211 months. So, that is more than 10 years. But maybe people will have left the pact by then. Another daughter. Good lord. Right, I think it's time for a Morphator again. Let's check whether I've got any minor titles unfilled at this point. So I need a new Master of Forces. And I need a new High Almoner. And I need a new Guardian of Knowledge. That's fine. Right, let's hold a feast, that's relatively cheap. Let's also sort out the council a bit. You get to go off to study technology again in Constantinople. And now I want to look at my vassals. Now it is the King of Leon who is my most miserable vassal. So let's send my Chancellor over there to improve things a bit. Right, well. I was going, why are people joining the defensive pact against me? But of course it's because my vassal levies are recovering. As per usual. Right. Right, so she's my kinswoman. Right, let's not take her on a tour of the bedchamber. Let's just flirt with my cousin or whatever. On the grounds that right, let's lose 8.6 thing gold so we don't lose the trait kind. Which, you know, is probably good. Let's try and be temperate. Right, I've become temperate. Right, okay. Right, my personal wombat skill is not actually completely embarrassing now. Oh! But yeah, I've got no money. Although, frankly, it is probably worth spending some money to create those titles. 200 gold. Right, let's create the Kingdom of Galicia, Volhynia. And let's create the Kingdom of Valencia. Let's just check that hasn't done anything terrible to any of my thingies. What I should probably do is give those away as thingies. You know, the bunnies, viceroyalties. So my feudal vassals aren't going to like that too much, but let's see if
Slightly sneaky sort of about if you haven't given them away yet.
I have given them away. Wow. What was your slightly sneaky thought, just in case?
If you gave them to someone, to the king of the de facto kingdom that contains their territory, then when the viceroyalties revert to the emperor, they will take with them any territory that's de jure part of them. And so you would reduce the de facto size of the kingdom.
Okay, yeah, that would be entertaining. Well, I can contemplate doing that, of course, when I next get the opportunity. Right. New commander, new danger. Right. So let's zoom out and have a look at the thing. Let's cheer up my cousin who's... let's switch back to sensible realm view so I can work out what's mine. So, Galician claim on Hungary. Fine. So, yeah. We have like several kingdoms over there. Right, If I had to fall in love with my wife, that would be unusual. I'm not going to have a feast. I'm a bit poor right now to hold feasts. I'm getting well down into the territory of I don't have enough cash to do anything. I also don't have enough cash to build more holdings to allow me to prosecute wars for people that don't already have titles. Oh dear, something's happened to my marshal. Let's appoint a new marshal. Fortunately, I have a good marshal. What's the revolt risk? Actually, let's not. Let's get you researching military technology. I could really do with some. Research military technology in Bordeaux. I don't suppose any miracle has given us a commander that doesn't completely suck. No. Right. Let's invite you to court. So, how are we doing? Can we actually... No, we can't look for any pacts because most of the things in the pact list are the results of me being extremely threatening. So I've got 21,000 troops and I'll probably get up to about 23 if I sit around and wait enough. So how does this compare to England? So England is now an eminently winnable foe. Ditto Norway, really, yes. What about France? How scary is France? Okay, France is now kind of takeable. I mean, obviously I need to wait for people not to be in the defensive pact against me. Well, it doesn't appear to be in the defensive pact against me.
No, because none of those is a defensive pact.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a fairly bit of a giveaway that if there isn't one against you. Does that mean that they have that they're allied or have a non-aggression pact with you?
I don't think so. I have attempted to go for the de jure claim on Aurillac. I mean, it's one county, but it's one county that I would hold and could give away, and could.
So it's not a de jure claim on behalf of the Duke.
No, because down here there's the de jure
yes.
claim on behalf of the Duke.
Okay, yes.
Up here is non-de jure claim on behalf of me. Right. Well, it's de jure claim, but on behalf of me. Right. Well, let's do this. Right. So let's. just knock the speed down a tiny bit. So why have I got 53% war score? And that's because my vassals are already at war with France for Limousin, which is why I didn't go for Limousin, because someone else is already doing Limousin.
Poor King of France.
I know, it's a laugh. I mean, at this rate, there is very real danger that I'll actually win the war before I get all my troops there. I might as well disband you on the ground, so you're not actually going to get there before anything good happens. Glue you all together. Polish War for the Duchy of Lesser Poland. Well, we've cheered up Toledo a little bit. So, more states really. I'm just slightly surprised that France wasn't in the defensive pact against me. And obviously it'll whack my threat back up over 50%, but, you know, since it's one of the few ways I can get myself a county at the moment, I will totally take it. So we have besieged Aurillac, and now we're besieging Kala. I'm now very confused about how to pronounce this. Saint-Flour, I presume? So that feels wrong. It feels like that should be the other way, the U and the O should be the other way around. But, right, yes, Limousin has mysteriously become part of Aquitaine while I wasn't looking. Now the downside is that's dropped my war score, but...
Because you're not, because nobody's occupying that territory of France is in war, because it isn't
France's territory to occupy, yes. I have one other small problem, which is I haven't actually seen the French army. What's happened to one of my council? Oh dear, something's happened to my Spy Master. It is going to be time to go Spy Master shopping. Right, well, you look like a good one. Let's invite you to court. Aha! We've, you know, you get to go off and study technology in Florence because I like you, and we can mix some stuff from there. Right, new court chaplain. Right, I guess you'll do. You're acceptable. Actually try and convert some of this place. Oh dear, we're down a commander again. I've done nothing but go commander shopping for like the past millennium. Okay, that's the wrong thing to click on. It's more like the right thing to click on. Right, let's try inviting a heavy infantry leader to court. Of course, while I've got my court stuffed full of things, I could, you know, invite people that have got good claims on things. Right, so we have successfully besieged Saumur. Now we're besieging Cholet. These are all names, places that I'm very, very familiar with, having driven past them approximately 1 billion times. What's up after Cholet? For Fontevraud. Fontevraud is great. You should look Fontevraud up on Wikipedia. Ooh, is that my son? My third son, who is now... Right, well, he looks like a perfectly average son. Let's get him a perfectly average betrothal. Well, let's try getting a betrothal to the High Priestess of Adrar, I think. Chiefess of Adrar. I think that's a laugh. Let's see if we can turn him into someone who can add up. Right. We've besieged Gala. And we're now besieging Mora. Still no sign of the French army. So I just want to go and see. Sicily's not part of the defensive pact against me either. But I probably shouldn't go to war with them this time. I should finish this war and then probably go to bed. So we've besieged Toulouse, let's besiege Lavar. Fortunately, I have a heretic as one of my advisors, because he's really good at his job. Who are you? You're my courtier. You don't have anything much going for you. Let's gain 5 piety by not going after whoever it was. Ooh, we're at 99% war score, so yeah. We've been doing this for less than 36 months. Oh, however, he has released a peace altar. Right. Accept. Sort of home. Sort of home. Sort of home. Okay, well, I don't own the county, but I do have thingy. The Count is my direct liege, so I should probably find out.
Yes, of course, that's how they do it generally.
Yeah. Let's.
Well, I mean, you can work. I think you can end up with it being yours if the count, if the thing is the domain of in the domain of some larger
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, let's cheer him up a bit. Right. Dismiss you. Dismiss you. Right. So, Kingdom of Sicily is probably going to be up tomorrow. Assuming I'm conscious. Right, while we're waiting for them to get over there, let's go and check. Okay, I'm cheering up everyone except the damn person I want you to cheer up. Trixie, as they say, hobbits is. Let's disband you. Let's also just have a quick check to see if there's anywhere I can build a nice cheap. That's a lot of money, I can't really afford that. Right, so let's just check that there's nothing obvious to do. Oh dear, I've become ill. Let's just check factions. Nothing very terrible is happening there at the moment. Okay. I think it is time to save and stop because I'm having stupidly early mornings. So the year is 1287. Right, good.